Hi friends, it is Leslie in the Cozy Yellow Cottage and welcome back. So to start this video off, I want to tell you that I have given up social media for the month of February. I gave up Facebook a while ago. I still have it, I just don't use it. And this month is Instagram. It's just too much. There's just too much stuff on there that makes my heart hard. I don't know how else to word it. So I needed to take a step back. And having done that, I need to find something else to do. So let me tell you what I've been doing. The first thing I did is finally mend this blanket. So I've had this blanket forever. It's been in the attic. And as you can see, it had many pieces that were just falling apart. I don't think the thread that was used to make it was strong enough, to hold it. So I'm not a sewer or a knitter or a crocheter, but I did take some yarn and mend all the little pieces, and actually you can't even tell. The other thing I've been doing is spending a lot of time on Pinterest. Dangerous. So instead of browsing social media in the morning, I'm having my coffee and getting ideas, and it's just there's too many ideas. Look at this flatbread. Oh my gosh, and that duck, I am painting that duck on my doors. I gotta do it. And this. So this is my inspiration picture for the project that I'm about to show you. My craft room / spare room / computer room. Since we talked about moving and selling the house, this room became a collect-all, kind of like a staging room. I had everything I'm not using in here, boxes piled up, pictures, you name it. I've been tossing it in this room, and honestly, it's hard when I'm painting or doing anything, trying to create something. My space has to be pretty. Like, it just has to flow and feel good. And this room definitely wasn't feeling good. The walls in here need replaced. This would be the final bedroom to be redone. And we really need to replace the walls. But we're not going to, because guess what? I have 2 rolls of shiplap wallpaper in my Goodwill donation box. I bought it a couple years ago to use in the attic, which never got done. So guess what? I am going to cover up these ugly walls. 2 of them anyway. Of course, I'm not showing you the whole wallpapering process because you don't want to see me falling down and doing crazy things. But here is what it looks like so far. And I really wish the camera did it justice. It doesn't. But it looks so pretty, and it makes the world of difference, let me tell you. So I got that wall done, but before we move on to the next, I want to show you these little storage containers that I got. Now, I'm not advertising for Amazon, but I do shop there a lot. And I got these rolling storage containers on Amazon, and they just slide under the bed. So it was a good place to store some of the things that I'm not using all the time. I've got games in one, birthday supplies, art supplies like canvases, and some random little things. I push them under the bed. I'm ready. And the next thing I'm going to do is store my paint somehow that is fairly attractive and accessible. If you remember, I used to have them on shelves on the wall, which I miss, and I really love that. But I don't feel like hanging those shelves back up because, again, still don't know what the future holds. So I'm putting them in this old bread box upside down so I can see what color they are. And I'm going to put them on my shelf like that. Here you can see I rearranged things. See, I put the tall shelf in the corner, which I do move flat against the wall later. But now I want to show you another thing that I got from Amazon. The same shopping cart. And these are basically the same kind of thing. Those canvas cubes I like the wood tone because it was kind of neutral, and real wood boxes and baskets would just be too much money. These were like $20 for 6 of them. So I'm just filling them with things that we use often. I've got one for ribbon, I've got one for glue and large bottles of paint. I use one for stickers, one for junk, of course. You have to have one where you can just throw things. Oh, now that I've sort of organized things, finished the quilt, yes. You want to see the room? Well, Charlotte loves the quilt. Look at her, and she loves the sun. And here's the finished room, or at least the side with the wallpaper for now. I really like the bed against this wall. Just gives the room a whole different feel. And as far as the sheets and the comforter, I am feeling a little granny core right now. There are a lot of thrifted items here, and I'm not sure that I love the quilt, the gingham quilt, but I do love those black and white sheets. And I know you guys remember this picture because it's been hanging in here, and it was muted or neutral, but I filled in some color on those flowers and added the cozy yellow cottage. You know, always have to add that somewhere. And in this corner, I have a little end table here, and I put the picnic basket on it for height with my grandma's Bible and some fake tulips. And this was Paul driving a race car, probably about 15 years ago. He was so happy that day. And speaking of which, over here hanging on the wall is the first love letter he ever wrote me. It ends with, "How about spending the next 50 or so years with me?" We're on 36, so we're getting there. I hung this shelf up here because this wall was naked. However, I can't figure out what I want to put on it yet. So once I get the spring decorations out, I feel like I'll have more options. So that'll change probably often. And this devotional was from Amazon. And then this little guy, this duck, was a gift that a man that Paul works with gave me when my mother died. So that is very special. And this is my favorite part of this whole video, the inspiration picture versus the room picture. Not too bad. And especially if you compare the before picture to the after picture, oh, much better. It's like a different room. Time for a puppy break. Look at her. I told you that I moved the shelf over there, and now I have it all organized. It feels so much better. I have all my little boxes labeled, and you can see the paints there. That works out perfect. And I did buy paint to paint this whole bookcase. I got a sage green, like milk paint, but I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. Who knows? And I have my girls' graduation pictures up here, and you can see they recreated the older picture when my younger daughter graduated. So I just love these. Over here, my computer table feels so much better. Now I do miss my view of the window, but I'm less distracted. That's a good thing. You see that pillow there on the chair? I got that for Christmas, and it is a great lap pillow when I'm sitting here. And look who came to visit me last night while I was putting videos together. Stanley! He's so cute. He said, "What are you doing up here, Mom?" I almost forgot. I had one more thing to do before I put this video together. I have to display my new painting. So I just sat it up here for the time being. I don't really care for it there, but that's where it's going to sit. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today in the Cozy Yellow Cottage in this messy, crazy spare bedroom. It feels so much better now, and it looks adorable. So thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.